Hi, I'm Matthew Lapp, host of Matthew Lapp Train Guy Segment Show. Also today in this segment, I'm at the Kokosing Gap Trail in Gambier, Ohio. The Kokosing Gap Trail is located near the Kenyon Athletic Center just on Duff Street and Meadow Lane. The trail used to be a railroad line, which was the Pennsylvania Railroad. The line was built likely in 1885 and was the Cleveland, Akron, and Columbus Railroad. The Pennsylvania Railroad took control of the Cleveland, Akron, and Columbus Railroad in 1899. The depot in Mount Vernon, Ohio is located on South Main Street and is at the other end of this trail and the other trail going east is known as the Heart of Ohio Trail. The trail opened in 1991 and goes just 14 miles long between Danville and Mount Vernon, Ohio. On this trail you could even go for a walk across or even ride your bike on it as well. Also, the trail includes two bridges that crosses the Kokosing River. On the trail you'll even see forests, wetlands, agriculture, and villages along the way. Also, this part of the trail features some railroad equipment, which it has a steam locomotive from the Terminal Railway Alabama State Docks, and a flat car from the Nickel Plate Road, and a caboose from the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad as well. And the train displays a monument when the railroad line used to exist in the area as well. What you see right behind me is Terminal Railway Alabama State Dock 63. Terminal Railway Alabama State Dock 63 was built by Alco in Schenectady, New York in 1940 and is the 694/22nd steam locomotive built by that factory and is an 060 six-wheeler type steam locomotive. The locomotive was originally meant to switch freight cars at the Terminal Railway Alabama State Docks in Mobile, Alabama. It was the fourth and last steam locomotive to be ordered by the Terminal Railway Alabama State Docks Company. In 1957, it was sold to the Gulf States Paper Corporation in Holt, Alabama. Then, in 1959, it was donated to the Junior Chamber of Commerce in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and was displayed at J.C. Park as well. In 1980, it was donated to the Bluegrass Railroad Museum in Versailles, Kentucky. Then, in 2001, the locomotive was moved from the Bluegrass Railroad Museum and was moved to Gambier, Ohio, and also in 2017 it got a cosmetic repaint, and also today it is on display adjacent to the Kokosing Gap Trail in Gambier, Ohio, and also you can even visit the locomotive's cab and sit where the engineer and fireman used to sit and ring the locomotive's bell. And that's how it's done. What you see right behind me is Nickel Plate Road 2646. Nickel Plate Road 2646 was built by Illinois Car Company in 1922 and is a flat car. It was originally used by the Wheeling and Lake Erie Railroad and would be used for carrying cargo such as construction machines on wheels, pipes, steel, and all other types of cargo it once hauled many years ago. Then the railroad merged to the Nickel Plate Road but retained its number and was used on freight trains for that railroad as well. Then later on it was retired and was likely at a scrapyard. Then it was later put adjacent to the Kokosing Gap Trail in Gambier, Ohio, where it can be seen on display today, and also you can even step on the top part of it as well. What you see right behind me is Chesapeake, Ohio 90776. Chesapeake, Ohio 90776 was built by Standard Steel Car Company in Baltimore, Maryland in 1924 and is a wooden caboose. This caboose was used on the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad many years ago on the back of freight trains and used as the train crew's office. Then, in 1973, the Chesapeake and Ohio merged to the Chessie system, and this caboose was soon used by that railroad. Then, in 1979, this caboose was retired and originally sat for many years on display in front of the former Pennsylvania Railroad station in Mount Vernon, Ohio on South Main Street. Then, in 1997, it was donated to the Kokosing Gap Trail and got put in this spot where it is today. Volunteers also even refurbished the car as well. Today, it can be seen in this spot adjacent to the trail in Gambier, Ohio, where it can be seen on display today. Okay, you can see up above me, this is a signal, semaphore signal, and it's next to this building, which is a restroom facility. It is also part of the Kokosing Gap Trail, because after all, this trail used to be a railroad line. And also, this looks almost like a depot, and here it is today. May have been used by the Pennsylvania Railroad in this area. Okay, you can see right here 4 different switch stands. This one you would pull, and I think this one is locked in place. But here's a switch stand. I think they decided to weld these in place. Here's one where, yep, I think they decided to weld this one in place. And these switch stands were probably used around this area years ago till they were moved right here adjacent to this trail. These might be Pennsylvania Railroad switches, which are here at the Kokosing Gap Trail here in Gambier, Ohio. Okay, you can see right here is a crossing signal light that is displayed on this part of the trail among it. And it's just near with the only train display among the Kokosing Gap Trail. And you can find this at the back end of the caboose, near the back end of the caboose, I should say. And I think these lights may have been used somewhere around this area. And these would be used as a crossing light to alert people and traffic that a train was coming. And here it is today. Well, I hope you all enjoyed learning about trains with me today in Matthew Lapp Train Guy segment show. Also, I hope to see you all again in the next segment. And if you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, the subscribe button is just below the video screen. And if you didn't give my Facebook page a like yet, here's where you can find it. And if you didn't follow the Instagram page yet, here's where you can find it as well. And be sure to get your merch at teesprings.com. Link is in the description box below, along with Facebook and Instagram pages. And remember to subscribe to the Train Guy. So this is Matthew Lapp, host of Matthew Lapp Train Guy segment show. Sign now until next time. All aboard.